preempt, to preemptively hold back a push that Machine might be doing. He doesn't want to get choked at his main and find himself with all those forces in his base. Oh, and these roaches are not really gonna go. This is bad. So yep, those roaches really dying for no reason over there, and yep, this stuff happens in StarCraft rally points, and you don't really see units coming, and that's basically what you get. But a lot of stalkers here, and no charge for the zealots though. Let's see if charge is on. No, he isn't researching charging. But this Nexus is gonna get pretty well defended right now. I think a bunch of cannons are gonna be landing in this area, and his main quite exposed still, so you might just a few mutas could do some good damage over there. A lot of roaches right now, although roaches are not as good as Massling against this, I think, but the force fields just destroy Zerglings, although he doesn't have any sentries left. I mean, now the Zerglings would do great against this, but yeah, he stopped making this is so funny. Machine stopped making Zerglings, and InControl stopped making sentries. It was a response. I mean, InControl probably predicted that there isn't going to be any more Zerglings from Machine after those force fields, so he just decided not to make any. And he has 6 gateways, so if he wants to, he can make a bunch. But here we go. These roaches are quite good against stalkers, and yep, there we go. But he is microing them back nicely, although there's a lot of roaches here, and right, roaches are really strong against stalkers. So let's see. Yep, this push is going down, and Machine looks like he's pushing forward with these roaches. And for instance, in that position, with all these stalkers tanking, a bunch of Colossus would be really great against all these roaches because they're so clumped up. So either Storms or Colossus, I think. InControl needs to stop a little bit. I think he's going into a little bit of tunnel vision over here right now. He needs to tech a little bit into robotics facility units. Let's see if he does decide to do that. I mean, Protoss isn't really. If the game evolves into a longer one, then you don't really play like Terrans play with MMM spam all day long, and it handles your problems. No, you need to get other units. Especially if Zerg has upgrades, and we see armor 2 on these roaches. That's a lot. These roaches have a lot of HP, and they do quite good damage to. Actually, they do really good damage to stalkers. So yep. Anyway, Machine on 4 bases right now. He has spine crawlers and spore crawlers over here as well, and I can hear some attacking. Yep, these rocks are going down indeed, and these stalkers might just snipe this off if he really wants to. I'm not sure, but Machine is moving his forces back, and nice game so far. And here we go, 4th base for InControl going down, and there we go. 2 robotics facilities are here, so InControl realizes that he needs the help of heavier units, and of course Immortals are also great because as we know, Immortals just decimate roaches. So yep, those Immortals are gonna come in handy, and Hydra's on the way. And let's see if InControl sees Hydras, if he's gonna get some Colossus, because Colossus are like the bane of Hydras. They are so bad. Just wow. I can't. There we go. Robotics Bay going down. Yep. So 2 robotics facilities and a robotics bay. He cancels those. And is he seeing with? Did he scout this? He scouted with this changeling. No, sorry. This is Machine's changeling. What the hell am I saying? He must have seen the Hydralist then or something. Because otherwise he wouldn't put that robotics bay down. I don't think so. Or let's just take a look at InControl and check out what he sees. Nope, he hasn't seen the Hydra then, but maybe he's just predicting that it's coming out, because Hydras are really great against stalkers, especially along with roaches. So he wants Immortals and Colossus right now. He has enough gateway units. I think he realizes this. He's on 150 supply right now, and he needs that. So yep, let's see. Anyway, robotics bay is up, and now he's chrono boosting the extended thermal lance, and 2 Colossus getting chrono boosted as well. Machine going for another base over here. So this is 5th. And both players are just waiting, taunting each other, just not really doing anything, getting the army they really want. They're both macroed up pretty well. They secured their bases. They feel okay with just waiting a little bit until they get what they think is best to face their opponent, and then I guess we're gonna see a huge clash between all these armies. So Zerglings, Roaches, Hydras, and I guess there has to be some Mutalisks somewhere. No, Corruptors. Yep, he saw this with the Changeling. Got Corruptors for the Colossus. It's very convenient to get this, and the reason for that is that you don't really have to worry about your Corruptors. Your Corruptors will just attack the Colossus because they are the only attackable unit for them from this entire Protoss army. So, yep, there we go. Anyway, 2 Colossus are out and 2 Immortals as well. And these 4 units can do a lot of damage if they stay alive in a prolonged battle between these 2 players. So, anyway, let's see how they decide to engage. One of them has to make this the first step, obviously. Bunch of sentries too. These are really good. Good usage of force fields, blocking off half the army can basically end up in the Zerg losing, half his forces without the Protoss basically losing anything. So, yep, quite nice macro game over here. But the Zerg is banking quite a lot of money, and InControl isn't really. InControl is really doing a better macro right now. Although, let's see, no, the Zerg player is actually maxed, so that's the reason he's banking all those minerals. My bad. So let's see what's gonna happen over here. He is retreating. He doesn't feel comfortable engaging this whole ball right here, and the Guardian Shield as well. And some units getting picked off, and those Hydras are not really in a good position. The Roaches need to be in front of them. And wow, these force fields are making it very uncomfortable for the units to advance, and the Colossus are doing a lot of damage. And there's 4 Colossus out right now. And indeed, these Stalkers are tanking quite a bit of the damage, and on this side, on this flank, the Zerg units went down, but over here they still seem to be alive. He needs to take his Colossus and focus down the Hydras with them. This is very important. He needs to select his Colossus and target the Hydras. Oh, and Broodlords are up, but yep, there we go. This is what I love about Blink. You just blink and take out those Broodlords so fast. And here we go, the Colossus taking advantage of this ridge of the high ground, and they're doing damage, a lot of damage, unhindered, but he needs to move them in towards the Hydras. He needs to take care of the Hydras with the Colossus. Come on, InControl, move your Colossus. There we go, they're coming in, but he needs to focus this down with this Colossus. And because he's running out of tanking units, and the Colossus will be exposed pretty soon. He needs to move back right now, and I'm not even sure if he's going to be able to pull back with his Colossus over here. He is going back to his cannons, and there we go. Look at how much damage those Colossus do to those Hydras. And in that battle, all he should have done was take. Hydras are very vulnerable units. They have 80 HP, and they're light units, so Colossus are really doing huge damage. They have 3 upgrades. I mean, this is huge damage to Hydras. 2 sweeps, and you kill a Hydra. Although he has 3 on armor, I don't think 2 sweeps is enough. 5 Colossus right now, a lot of Stalkers. You should maybe consider just mixing, although this Overseer is here, you should maybe consider mixing some Dark Templar in his army. He's trying to, oops, this is a good move. Let's see if his Colossus get trapped. He doesn't want to get his Colossus flanked. That's a lot of Roaches. Let's see what's coming out of here. Nothing yet. Just 1 Colossus. These probes are not, oops, forgetting a rally point over there. Shame on you, InControl. So let's see, 6 drones. What are these drones doing? Transiting down here, and they're gonna be roasted. Look at that. How nice was that? Yep, just beautiful. Barbecue. So InControl is going to go for this side expansion over here. It's a good move. It's one of the newest expansions. It is the newest expansion. So if it goes down, Machine might be left without any options to mine. He's getting this one here though as well. This one is still up. Gold is mined, the natural is mined, the main is mined. So let's see, these Colossus are exposed right now. He needs to be careful. He needs to be very careful right now with the Colossus. He needs to move the Colossus back. There we go. They need to be safe from all that fire. And now they're doing their work. From the back, all the Stalkers in front, and Guardian Shield going down as well. But he needs to focus down the Corruptors with these Stalkers, and the Stalkers focus down the Corruptors. InControl, let's see, and because the Colossus are just enough to take care of that. He does take out the Broodling, the Broodlord, and now let's see, lots of Colossus died, 2 Colossus died, and more are dying right now. If he doesn't take out, yep, another Colossus goes down, yep, but a GG going down over there. Machine realizes that if he loses this, he's basically he's gone. He's out of the game, and he did lose this expansion. This one, I don't really know what happened to this one. I'm just curious. I'm gonna scroll back a little bit. and check out what happened to that expansion over there. What happened to it while the fight was going on over here? I'm not exactly sure what happened. Anyway, great game, great macro game, and as I said, Colossus are really the unit you want to get against against Zerg. And over here, actually, this could have been much worse. Like I said, if these Colossus would have moved in before and targeted the Hydras and not all those roaches, then it'd be much easier for InControl to get out ahead of this battle. Because what the problem was, the problem is Hydras do a lot of damage. They attack very fast and they do a lot of damage, especially the Stalkers. And if you kill them first, then you can deal with the roaches much easier. But I'm not exactly. I really want to see what happened over here if a Dark Templar. Wasn't this expansion going up like now, very close to the end of the game? Anyway, the Machine didn't have any more mining bases except this one over here, so he didn't really wanna fight anymore. And there we go. The drone is going down. And why did he end up canceling this? I'm quite curious to see if he just canceled it himself. I don't see any point in doing that. And then leave the game. I mean, you either I don't see any point of doing something like that after. Yep, and I guess he cancels it himself. I'm just really curious about this one. Okay, or maybe because he left the game. If you leave the game, your buildings stop producing. I'm not exactly sure. This is weird, but anyway, I just had to take a look and see what the hell that was all about. It's one of those things that just really make you curious. You know, you can't let them go until you find out what happened there. So, great army composition by InControl, and the Colossus just really getting their say in this game. So if I seriously doubt, I really doubt that InControl would have won this battle without the robotics facility units. I seriously doubt it. Machine had the upper hand. He had those units he had would just decimate pure gateway units. InControl wouldn't have the damage. Basically, you don't have the damage with that. He had no storms, so yeah, great response there. And as soon as he got those two robotics facilities down, then the game started to work in his favor. So, yep. Anyway, great game, and I hope you enjoyed it. And if you did, then do subscribe and support my channel. And I'm waiting for more comments from you guys. And stay tuned for more videos.